Welcome to a weekend in my life. It's a nice winter day. And this is a view of my backyard. And there's my 6-month-old puppy. We are training her as often as we can. And today we are working on fetch, which is kind of a work in progress because she's not really grasping the fact that she has to actually bring the ball back to me. My kids have been receiving massage from me since they were newborns, so not only are they really used to it, but they really like it. So if I have a day off, I try to give them massages as often as I can.
I'm a traveling spirit, I've seen many shores, from the West Pacific to the island of Kenya. They treat me like a son anywhere I go, and even though no one can tell, I still feel that I'm alone. I'm alone, I'm alone, I'm alone. Leave me stranded, I know how to handle it all on my own. On my own. I have learned that no one else can carry this load. It's a train where I'm the only passenger on board. Oh, there is beauty to enjoy on this road, but even so, I still feel that I'm alone. I'm alone, I'm alone, I'm alone. Leave me stranded, I know how to handle it all on my own. I'm alone, I'm alone, I'm alone. Leave me stranded, I know how to handle it all on my own. On my own.
One of my favorite hobbies is making projects out of either pallet wood or reclaimed barn wood, basically whatever I can get my hands on. And using my Sawzall, I'm able to dismember the pallet by slicing right through the nails, so the sharp end of the nail on the other side is gone, but I still get the rustic look of the nail heads in the front of the wood, and I really like that look. So I think right here I was making a key holder, which I'm gonna probably give as a gift, and I'm just sanding down the wood until it's absolutely smooth and making sure that there's no nail heads sticking out. And I'm going to attach the pieces of the slats on the back side so that everything is nice and solid and stuck together. And then what I do is I nail in little wall hangers, and then I will stain the wood or paint it. I'm not sure yet. I like to stain it sometimes because you get to see the natural swirls and the knots in the wood come through. And this here is a project that I made for my husband that I gave him for his birthday. And I thought it turned out pretty good. I just got that metal box and the beer opener on Amazon. They came together as a kit, and I decided to hang them up on a piece of pallet wood. And it's practical and it looks adorable. And of course there's always shoveling when it snows, but it wasn't too bad, it wasn't too deep. and the snow was light and fluffy, so it wasn't the heavy kind of snow that's hard to shovel. But every time I come out here and shovel, I have to look at this sign that the previous owners of our house put. They must have had a kind of a crazy sense of humor. So another thing that we're trying to teach our puppy is to leash walk, which again, it's going to take some time, but this was maybe the third time she's been out for a walk, and all she wants to do is bite the leash and hop around kind of like a rabbit. So I think it's one of those things that the more we do it, the easier it's going to get. But she's just so funny because at this age, they're just so curious about everything, every blade of grass, you know, even the yellow stripes painted in the middle of the road. She wanted to spend like 10 minutes sniffing those. So it's just kind of funny how their minds work. And she's an English Mastiff, and we do have an older English Mastiff, and he could just care less about anything. He just wants to nap all day and sleep in my lap. So it's just so funny how they literally go from one end of the spectrum to the other. And he's only 8, so usually they calm down at about 18 months, which is when they also stop growing. And we met up with another dog on a walk who was about 10 years old, and my puppy was trying to jump on her, and this dog just put my puppy right in her place, which is exactly what she needs. So she kind of chilled out a little bit there. So now it's time to head back and start getting dinner ready. But I kept the kids busy by digging for gemstones in the sand. It's a bag of sand that my dad sent them for Christmas, and it's really cool because they sift through it with a sieve, and these are all the gems that my daughter got. So while my husband is helping me get dinner ready, I decided to fix this leak in the shower that's been bothering me forever. I just can't stand it when it drips and it sort of squirts up and hits the roof of the shower and everything. So this was just a quick project I wanted to get done. One of my kids' favorite dinners is Cheeseburger Soup, and I use a lot of garlic, and it is one of the most delicious and hearty soups that I make. So we actually have it quite often, and my daughter was helping me here by being my camera person. So I just load the soup up with potatoes and garlic, onions, celery, and carrots, and ground beef. And then at the very end, I put a ton of cheese in it, and it's really, really good. Oh, and I use my homemade bone broth because it's just so good for you. And I know you don't put celery and potatoes and carrots typically on a cheeseburger, but it really makes this soup nutritious. So I actually used 2 entire blocks of cheddar cheese for this to make it really creamy and cheesy, and everybody loved it, and it was just yummy, especially because it started snowing out again. So that was my weekend and everything I tried to get done, as well as some relaxing and hanging out and watching football. So thanks for tuning in, and I hope to see you again in my next video. Reckless as me.